Huh. Bam. Preparing. I wonder if it's like working. Is it working? Oh, it is working. Okay. This will work for now. This is only delaying my progress. So this is strange, but we need to make sure that we can improve the streams for the long run. So what's the long run look like? Well, it means having a secondary computer. My computer's pretty good, love it to death, but in this bag and some of these parts, we have a really small form factor build that I'm building. I've been cooking this thing up for months now. I mean, absolutely months. I've been cooking this thing up. I've been making changes. I want to do this board. I want to do this CPU. So many changes, and I finally finished all my changes like so much later because that's just how I be. I want to make sure that I get it right, not that I just rush into it and have something and then it's harder to go back in and make changes later. If I get it right the first time, then I won't have to worry about it later on. So this is the ultimatum of I got everything right. I'm not gonna have to make any changes later on. If I do make changes, it's because I'm a weird little fanboy. But we'll rip this guy open. We're gonna go through some of the parts. I left this thing right here. Boom. This box cutter, love this guy. It's like an Amazon order fanatic's favorite dream, is having a box cutter. So, the case that we have here today for this build, here today, wow, what about the next day? This is the case right here. This is the Johnsbow NV10. 4.5 liter case. Comes with the PCIe Gen 4 riser cable, but we're not going to be using a Gen 4 riser cable. We're going to be using a Gen 5 riser cable. But out of every part here, the case, motherboard, other stuff in this bag, the most important thing that we have in a setup is this guy right here. This is a milk. We got some milk. This is the most important thing we could ever have in this setup is milk. I can drink this milk all day. I left this one out a little bit too long, so I'm going to put it back in the fridge. And then I'm going to grab a second one. Alright, here's the second one. Don't worry, I can prove that it's not opened by pulling this little Johnson out. God, I love milk. I'm always thirsty for it. Okay. Well, watch. I guess I have to start somewhere, somehow. I'm definitely not going to get this build finished in this stream. Oh my god, that'd be crazy if I did. I wish I could. What's inside the bottle? What's inside the box? So, I feel like we always start with the motherboard. Maybe I need like an aerial camera or something. Let me show the case. Let me just show off the case. This is Johnsbow Johnson. wrapped up all nice and neat. I think I haven't even grabbed this thing yet ever. Wow, this thing like really is like a little cube. There it is right here. Size comparison to my head. So it's like the size of my head. Don't take that anywhere weird. Package, riser cable, and screws. That's pretty cool. I probably need like all day to do this. I probably need like all day to do this. Better get started than not to get started. I haven't been started. Cool. This is the side. Has to be unscrewed. Thing I bought these things. Okay. Open up the little screwdriver charger. Oh, cool. This is the Johnson that opens up. What is the screw size for this Johnson? Wow. I'm moving. We're moving. Got the screwdriver taken. Actually, I don't really need to take this side off. I don't need to take it off just yet, but I don't know what screw size this hole is. I love screen sizes in my holes. Keep PG chat. That's a tiny case. Yeah, I got it. Let me bring it closer, my brother. Yeah. It's the size of my head. This is the size of my freaking head. ITX full square 4.5 liter build. What model is it? Yeah, right here. Yeah, right here. The John's Boat NV10. Sometimes like some people call this the steam machine. I'm just kidding. It's not. The steam machine is like, I thought it was, last I saw it was like 3.4 or no 3.9 liters. So it's maybe 3. I don't know. It's a little smaller, but this is a little bit bigger than that. But it's not a steam machine. This is my build is going to be a lot more than a steam machine. I don't need to unscrew that part right now. Also, never built it. built a computer before. This has a better shape than the cube of Steam Machine. That's a great take, because people are gonna be looking at a Steam Machine like it's a Minecraft cube. What is your favorite block in Minecraft? Stay along for more vocal stims. All I do is I'm a stimmer. Wow. This is so trippy. I'm actually like doing it. I don't think this thing came. Oh, no, this thing does come with a Allen wrench to unscrew the thing. But what GPU did you go with? There's only really one at this size. There's not one at this size, but there's one price point with one. There's only one low profile CPU. I don't think this thing fits a single fan. Yeah, for the 60 low profile. Yeah. I really wished that I don't think a single fan fits. Maybe it does. I don't know. I thought I saw that it didn't. But it'd be really cool to get the MSI Cyclone 16 gigabyte VRAM one, but that's not in America. I just have to stay to the CPU side first, I think. I don't even unscrew that just yet. This is this CPU side tripping. Oh yeah, let me show the CPU. This not CPU, motherboard. This motherboard is the MSI MPG X870i Edge TI Evo Wi-Fi. This is probably maybe the best ITX motherboard that can go inside at the moment. Yeah, it's a fancy board. It is a fancy board. Holy moly. Like all white. I guess it's only real spiking. Perfect. With an expander card. Cables. There's the screws. Oh no, these is. I think this is. Are those spare M.2 screws? Yeah. Spare M.2 screws, 3 of them. Or maybe not spare, or maybe not spares. Yeah, not spares. That was cables. So I'm guessing that the screws that go on the motherboard, attach it to the case, are the ones that the case provides. The case provides those. I'm kind of guessing. I'm gonna angle this camera just a little bit downwards. There we go. It's not like. Okay. I mean, do a lot of people, the first ever PC build, do it by themselves? Probably not. I think a lot of people always have a friend help them. What friends are for. But for me, my friends are gone. They're all not around. And I don't even think I'm gonna be able to finish this build before the boys hop on for some plug walk that game. Okay. Screws, motherboard, graphics card, cable, PSU screws. Okay, those are PSU screws. 4 PSU screws. that are smaller. And there's 6 screws, same size. The same size are the ones that go for both. Most people get their friend to help them. Yeah, and YouTube.com. YouTube.com. I watched like a lot of builds videos on this thing, but I didn't warm myself up for any of them today. And then I think I could maybe say I've watched enough. How much I've been watching. I'm sure he's banned from YouTube.com. Yeah, I'm banned. I'm IP banned. Which actually, good thing that you mentioned Adventures of AJ. I'm multi-streaming on YouTube as we speak. So, you type in the same name, you'll find I'm on YouTube as well. Which YouTube a little bit more delay, but in higher quality. I'm just testing out This is not the first time I multi-stream, but a proper multi-stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, not 6. Not right. What's going on here? I should probably just like put the CPU inside of the thing first. Maybe I should not worry about the screws. I don't know if this is big enough space. No, it is. I'm just tripping. I'm tripping balls. I'm tripping massive balls. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to use the motherboard box, right? Everyone always sits the thing on top of the box. But because I disorganized this thing, I have to take everything out of the box. Sip of milk. Always need milk. Yeah, how to get a Flex PSU? Where did I put it? Oh crap! It's still in the mail. It's in my mailbox. I have to go pick it up. But I'm not gonna go pick it up just yet. I'll grab it. I got something over here. I was going to do this one. Oh. I low key got caught up in trying to make sure the stream was correct, everything. That I forgot to go out and get the PSU. But I was going to use this one, so I'm going to have to return this one. I'm going to return this one because this is non-modular. So I was going to originally go with this one. But like if I've never built a PC before and I'm doing a non-modular, then like if I've never built one, I would know how to manage the cables. And this thing just has so many cables, like 2 SATAs. What am I gonna do with those? What am I gonna do with that? I ain't gonna do nothing with that. Like it's just gonna be cables. I just have to like sort around on a thing I've never done before. Okay. Let's get this box closed. I stand right here with this angle. I think this angle would be better. I think so, yeah. Okay. Oh! Scary! Oh, so scary. Let's just. Wow. Now, isn't this a thing? The only thing I've ever done, like, on PC builds was just change out. The only thing I've ever done is change out an AIO cooler. That's the only thing I've ever changed out of PC on like a regular size build. Is change out the AIO. I think I put in a CPU, put in a thermal, put the thermal paste on, then an AIO cooler on that, and then also change that AIO at one point. But I've never attached the motherboard onto the thing or attached the power supply. Oh, I guess I'm already at the point where the CPU needs to go inside, right? On the backside, I need to do. Okay. Now let's get this CPU Johnson. Where's the thermal paste? Is it in here? Thermal paste. Oh, thermal paste. There you are. That's not you. Oh, that is you. The Arctic one, I guess. Did you get Thermalright? I believe so. Where did I just put you? Actually, well, I did something interesting. I actually got X36 because it needs to be smaller than smaller than the 53, but still same brand. So what I actually did and what I'm gonna do is because I was supposed to do this build like in April. That's how long ago I was supposed to do this build. And I was gonna do like just a smaller, just regular thing, but I realized I just need like I wanted to do more. I was like, if I want to build this thing, I need this thing to be really, really good. Not just like putting my old spare parts into it. So I picked up this, but originally, like in April, I picked up the Noctua one. So, and then also in April, I picked up the silver one, and then when I came back in like late June, early July, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna put it together. I was like, nah, I don't want silver, but I still have the silver one. I'm not gonna return it, so I'm gonna build the silver one at some point as well, and probably sell that one. So, but because I have both of these, I'm gonna put the Noctua fan from this one onto this one. So this I think is better cooling. This is better cooling, but I like this fan, so I'm gonna put this fan on this one. And then put the Thermalright fan on the Noctua cooler. Yeah. CPU. Yep. This is CPU I went with. Can't really tell the number. Don't worry, I'll say it. This is the Ryzen 7 9700X. So I picked up a Ryzen 7 9700X. You're going to have to undervolt and set a custom fan curve for the GPU, otherwise it's going to be loud. Yes. Undervolt and set a custom fan curve. Yeah. But I don't think I will need to undervolt the CPU because this is a 65 watt TDP. Everything I was looking into this thing is that it probably had to be 65 TDP. So, or maybe I still do that anyway. I don't know. But this is the best CPU currently at 65 TDP. CPU okay, especially with Octave. Okay. The last CPU that I put inside a case, so my PC that I'm shooting from right now, I just drove to San Francisco and bought it from a guy who just put it together. Really good build. Before prices went up, so it was a year ago. It was wonderful timing. So like I didn't really build that one myself, and nor do I really know. So that's my current the one of the streams running on is a 9800X 3D, but the other one that I've done was a 5950X, a Ryzen 9 5950X in my PC back at my parents' place. Hopefully the old one has DDR5. Yes, yeah, it has DDR5. Yeah. So PC one, the PC one, the PC one, or the 5950X, that CPU that's aimed for prices right now, yeah. Yeah, dude, it's so crazy. Oh my gosh, let me show you. So I love Facebook Marketplace. Okay, I love Facebook Marketplace. This one. I always feel like I could just get a nice, like, where's my activity feed? Whatever. Oh dang, I need to enter my activity feed. There we go. Okay, I thought I had it on there. So I went to Facebook Marketplace, and like when the listing went up, and I was like, dude, I'm going quick. This right here, 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM. Guess how much I got this for? Guess how much I got this for? Dude, like I didn't even lowball. I just like went for the price on the listing. I didn't be like, can we go cheaper? No, none of that stuff. Bro. When did I buy it? Like not even 3 weeks ago, but probably I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. So really recent. I love how it comes with a Ryzen 7 sticker. Yeah, that's how much I paid for it. I paid 500. DDR5, 64 gigs at $500. I think that's pretty low, right? Especially because that same guy, I went to go buy it and I was like, this is like super low. Hopefully I don't know much about PC building, so hopefully I'm right. Or hopefully I'm on something. But then he was also selling, or then he also was like, oh, I also got this. I also have this 4 terabyte Gen 5 NVMe. I'll do $450 for it. And I was like, oh, bet, bro. I'll take a Gen 5 4 terabyte for $450 in this economy. I saw a build of this thing on YouTube today. I wasn't like paying too much attention because I was like, was eating lunch. But the guy who was building this thing, on YouTube today, he like, I was rarely watching, but he took this thing off. He took this thing off. I was like, what? I've never seen that before. Wow. That was nice. The Ryzen 7 is now inside. Yeah, he deadly dead. Yeah, so yeah. It improves temps, but risky. Yeah, you gotta know what you're doing. Yeah, same thing with I was thinking about doing a PSU fan mod. I was watching videos on that. I was like, I want to put a 40 by 20 millimeter Noctua in the PSU. And I was like, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. But then I saw some other posts on Reddit, people saying like that they don't recommend it. And I was like, oh. Like I saw a bunch of YouTube videos of people doing it. But I know that changing the fan voids the warranty, but it was more like just if the fan that's modded into it does not have whatever number that is, if it's not, it's just not made for it. It's just not made to be a PSU fan. It was I was thinking about doing a Noctua as well, so those things are not made for being swapped into PSUs. Like the static number, whatever that's called. So I'm gonna do I'm gonna do my thermal paste. I'm just gonna do like a nice dime circle. I'm just gonna do just a little, maybe smaller than it's way small, definitely smaller than a dime. I thought the dime was supposed to be small in this. Like just gonna do just a circle, not like an X, not a pattern or anything. It's like surgery. Pushing the lid. There we go. Definitely half the size of a dime. Cool. Oh man, I wish I could. No one's in the YouTube chat, so at least I don't think so. Oh wait, I definitely put this. Alright, I put the thermal. No, not the thing on wrong. I put the thermal paste on too early. I think I'm supposed to just lock it in first. Be okay. Yeah, got some thermal paste on that little Johnson. Well, better to make that mistake than something else. Not bad. PD. No big deal. Use me whatever size the screws works. Oh no. Cool, magnets. Oh, I love magnets. Oh, I love a magnet so much. Bracket screws. Will Johnson. Cool. Okay. Brackets are off. Which means that now it is time to Should I take the bracket off on the back of the motherboard? Should I just leave that bracket off for now? Oh no, I don't need to take that bracket off, right? Unless I'm changing the CPU cooler later on. I think. Ooh. Oh, that's an LGA bracket. No, I did not buy LGA, right? Don't tell me. No, okay. Oh, it doesn't matter. It comes with both. That's right. But the Noctua one, you buy LG. You have to buy either or, I think, or maybe this one. Maybe I don't know yet. On this one. Ooh. Aren't you a CPU fan cooler? Ooh. Aren't you a little lad? Aren't you a little baby? You little 36 millimeters. You about the size of my pee. That's 36 millimeters. I'll figure that out later. I'll figure that out tonight. Yeah, this seems like super easy to just switch the fan out. This seems like super easy. I just like unbracket this thing so I can screw it in. I'm gonna make sure I put it on the right way. I think there's only one way it looks like it's right. Get this fan swapped. I think this should be the right size fan. It was the same fan size. Bam. Also, by the way, beyond the stream, I've been on a hiatus for a couple months now. But I play Rainbow Six and Smash Bros. But mainly Rainbow Six. You're probably just gonna feel Rainbow Six. I'm like a Rainbow Six guy. Kind of my deal. All this for some Rainbow Six. Damn right. And future proofing. I honestly don't. I might have an unfortunate theory that I don't think prices are going to come down until. Actually, well, maybe that China is going to be making a bunch of RAM, or they already are, or whatnot. I think it's going to be a bit until prices come down, until a lawsuit finishes. Yeah, this fan cooler. Look at this guy. So the fans are the same exact size, but the Noctua cooler is bigger than
than the Thermalright. And I saw a review saying that, or not reviews, just like people just asking, looking around, saying that the Thermalright one is better for thermals than the Noctua one, which that would make sense because this is not necessarily a a CPU cooler company. They're more of a fan company, which I think they're making the AIO now. Is that right? Oh wait, Model Rod Hub message jet prices will be yeah. Something about that. Yeah, I have auto mod. Yeah, I think it's only like it's like this is like now the time's to buy. So I gotta unscrew this Johnson. These are screwed into the. Which radiator feels heavier? Good question. This one. Noctua. Noctua feels heavier. Which it just looks like it cools it better on the Thermalright. Maybe I should Google that again just to make sure. Usually heavier better. Okay. How many heat pipes on each? I actually can't tell on this Thermalright. Or not, I mean on the Noctua. I can't tell. There's like not really any pipes that I can see beyond the grill, but this has pipes. Like looks like 4 pipes, 2 on each side. Strange, yeah. Yeah, maybe that's why TR does better. Yeah, potentially, yeah. Because the PC that I have now, that I bought from the guy in San Francisco, he put in a Thermalright. He has a Thermalright inside of it, and then over the summer, I took my PC to a guy nearby, and then I asked him to switch out the fan for a Noctua. So now I have a Noctua. It's a similar deal I have here. And my PC that I bought from a guy, it's a Fractal Terra. I have a Fractal Terra. Maybe I'm OCD about these SFF builds. Maybe I should join the forum. I should become a redditor. That's my career path. We should have a new college degree called the Reddit degree. Look at this, yeah. Oh yeah, that would make sense. Don't think it's supposed to be like that. Man, let's get this bracket off. I wonder how to get this bracket off. I think I know. Maybe I don't know. Oh, there you go. Oh, that was cool as hell. Drop this thing. Uses like a cool little like system thing that just attach the fan without. If I was like a PC builder YouTuber, like this would probably like if I had like a hella high qual setup and PC build stuff, like this would make such a good YouTube video. I'm doing on YouTube, compare the two. And AXP90 got 4 degrees Celsius lower at a 90 watt load. Ooh. Thank you for that checkup. Oh, fuck. Wait. Oh, yeah. Make sure it's intake. I'm gonna make sure it's intake. I just don't remember what side it had the. I need to find. Before I go further, so you made the perfect choice with the fan swap tube. Thank you. They call me Clutch. I think. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I was worried that it didn't have an AM5 bracket, but I think it's in here. I'm starting to I'm starting to like make my desk hard to build. I should just move some of this stuff. More room over here. Made it. Oh wait, no. Also go some. Alright, AM5 bracket. Where did I put you? Bring you over here. Move you over there. Over here. Refocus this bracket right here. And then if you come over here. Okay, I kinda need to. Hmm. Huh. Seems like, I guess I put the instructions somewhere. I think I know what to do. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to unscrew these and then swap this out with this. Depending on the size of Am I cooking? Am I not cooking? I'm not cooking. Ooh. Yep, let's click this Johnson. Install guide. Plastic sticker. Thank you for the link. Remove brackets for Intel motherboards. Okay, so I don't have to. It's like that's for Intel. That's a bracket for AM4 motherboard. Okay, interesting. What's there? This is a pretty good Chinese video. Actually, we'll throw it right there. I get a nice little milk break out of this. I just put it on stream. Oh, AM4 if I say mounting. Okay. That's right, I thought so. They're for sure the same mounting. Yeah, okay. Where's that big ass bracket that I put here earlier? I think it's that's the Intel bracket, but I was just where I put it. Oh. Or wait, no, this is not. Did that then. Buy sticker. Um. You get that production style set up for the net for build. There's actually a really cool place in town that I went to yesterday in my downtown. That it's like a non-profit like filming studio. The purpose of it is to help is like you pay a membership and people can just like use anything they need out of the place. And like they were hosting a Mario Kart tournament yesterday. It was low key kind of heat. I unfortunately lost because I have excuses. I'm just kidding. Oh, I should have won. I got top 8, but the place was so cool. That'd be a place to go and film. The thing for this. I gotta remember what he said. He said the face goes down. Wait. With mine, the logo on brackets toward heatsink. Okay. This Jonathan's. So the heatsink is technically the silver Johnson that the thing attaches, and then this is considered the radiator. Right. Okay. And I have no idea what this thing is yet. Probably it's a surprise tool for later, I think. Whoa. Cool as hell. Trippy out hell. I'm trippy out red. Okay. Well, the Noctool one's a lot easier to put on. That's what I'll say if I went with that one. Is right now? Okay, now I see. Now I see the error of my ways. I was wrong to treat you that way. I'm doing this right? Did I put them out on the right side? Wait, logo towards heatsink. It's hard to tell in the video, low key. Wait, which way were they on before? I think I put them on the wrong way. I just feel like I did, so I'm gonna. I think I just overcomplicated those words. Sorry, 7 o'clock. It just feels like. Yeah, it just feels like it should be this way. It just feels like it should. It's supposed to be like flush. We can maybe be back later. I had my activities messed up earlier. Did you follow? Let me see. I'm just kidding. Do whatever you need.
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling.
Bing chilling. Thank you for the follow. Bench Hood 3. Thank you for the follow. I wasn't sure if I had this thing on my thing on right. Thank you. But if you come back, I might be on Big Walk by then. Plug Walk. I might be on that new game. Thank you for the heat save video. I'm tripping balls. Man, I'm tripping, man. Okay. Let's see.
We're doing good. There we go.
So I guess if I ever do upload this to YouTube, so part of this build, it is a we're putting a Thermalright CPU. Part of this build, we're putting a Thermalright cooler on top of this Ryzen 7 9700X on this MSI MPG RTX motherboard.
This is strange. It's like kind of struggling to balance itself. Okay. There you are. I dropped you. I dropped you, son of a gun.
Okay, right now I'm just plugging in the CPU fan into the header. Okay. Where are my brackets? Right there. Blending in Sassy Bacas. Reference picture.
Oh crap. Awesome! We got the CPU fan intake on the Noctua fan of an intake formation on the Thermalright CPU cooler, 36 millimeter, or some sort of millimeters that's small. Ooh, don't. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Okay. Let's do a recap. So, I'll spit out. Our recap is we have an MSI MPG ITX motherboard, Edge TO Evo Wi-Fi, X870i, and what we did was that we purchased a Thermalright CPU cooler because Reddit told me it was better, and then I swapped that fan, Thermalright fan, for a Noctua fan, and attached the brackets as so, with proper thermal paste application, with the brackets screwed into the back. And CPU fan, I have it routed underneath the bottom. I think I have that good. Maybe I could have routed it another way, or on the through this way instead of this way. I don't know. But now I think it is time. Well, it might be time to play some plug walk. But before I do that, I think I'm a little bit antsy to put in the RAM. I want to put the RAM inside the box. I do want to put this RAM inside that little boy. I also want to check the height too. Bam! Honestly, forget which way the RAM gets plugged in. Not gonna lie. I'm so not sure.
that I'm going to Google it. Unless someone in the chat wants to help me out. With this keyboard. Which way does RAM? The only way it will go in. Align the notch. Like. The one with the dot at the end, that one goes. That one goes where the things unlatch, right?
There's a notch, but it's not exactly in the middle. That's what I thought. I have my answer. It was what I've always expected. Should I make this a better angle? Make this a better angle. Move some things away. Going all white was also not intentional. Or like for some parts that are like mainly white. It was kind of just what happened. How it happened. How I Met Your Mother. Never seen that show. Is that show even good? Okay, let's get this clickety clack nice and. Ooh, I need to take a sip before I get this clack in, bro. So hard. Not hard. So satisfying. Oh, we clicking. And we're first. Oh yeah, first stick is in. Yep. So back. There we go. Wow. Mission complete. But actually, there's a third one. What could that possibly be? There's a third plane. Actually, this little expander card that comes with that's exclusive to this motherboard. This exclusive card, which maybe I probably shouldn't put it in yet. This is an expander card that carries the two USB front headers ports, and then one extra M.2 slot, so that puts this motherboard at 3 M.2 with one being Gen 5, and then 2 SATAs that I won't be using because why should I be using those? Probably better to put the probably better to put the M.2 in first. So
which I know it is, but I just want to put it in. I can always take it out. Which this kind of gives me pause, because the expander part is taller than the rest of the build, which that might have killed the build. We I only asked you to make it smaller, but I can't. It's impossible. Doesn't look taller from this angle. True. Yeah, let me give it more up close. Like that. Only barely taller. Is that enough? Is that enough to make a difference? Is that the difference between that thing working, which that thing is very important, because there's one thing about this motherboard when I picked it, because not only does it have 3 M.2 slots, which other ones do at this, but that Ethernet port, it says 5 gigs. Which you know what that means. This board's definitely not ready to go inside yet, but I'm just sizing it up. I already cleared the CMOS. Here we go. I thought this is how the funny YouTuber put the thing in when I saw him watching it. I actually don't know. Can't remember these days. Thank you, short term. Oh shoot, we are not looking good. We're just like sizing. Wait, no, what if I just put it back on the box first? Okay, inside. Do we have enough clearance? I might be biased in saying I think it does have clearance, but I think it does. Russell Johnson doesn't fit. Let's test that out right now. I'm gonna try to see if I can put the card in while this is inside first. Looking like it promising. Oh my god. Oh. It kind of looks like it can't fit so far. I'm only able to turn it off. Time to get surgical. I'm just tucking away the Vario port. That's the sweater in case I swatched it so tight. On the TV or what? No, I'm just putting it on a small desk. But currently or travel as well. A travel computer, super easy travel. Oh god. Well, I mean, it like kind of goes on. Dude, it's like it looks like it's a millimeter too big. Like just a millimeter, which like even so, there's like no way does it make contact with metal. Yes. Yeah, it makes contact with the top of the expander card. Man. Oh no. The expander card is like an optional. Might have to. Oh my. You need it. VX M.2. Preferably, but. I do have a third one. Oh, dang it! I wanted to use the same, because this is the same motherboard I swapped into my Fractal Terra. I wanted to use the same thing so it'd be easy to understand. Ooh.
I'll need to think on it. Because then what other build would this thing? There's also just no way that even fitting the like. I mean, one of them is a 4 terabyte. Do you really need more? Not really. More. Hmm. Hmm. I'm just like sitting here thinking about like I don't know why the expander card needs to be this tall. Looks like it could be cut a little short. Someone trying to squeeze it. Yeah. Oh yeah, they did not. No, they did not. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, there's no way this could even. There's actually like literally no way this could even work. Even if I was able to snug it in there. Because I know that But dang. Also, one reason I went with MSI was that like MSI is like one of the only BIOS that I'm like familiar with. So I'm like, oh, I don't have to like relearn. Like if I had to relearn, I don't think
I don't think it would be that bad to relearn a different BIOS now. But back in the day, or even a year ago, even like probably 5 months ago, I would probably struggle to read it. Yeah, 5 months ago, I'd probably struggle to read a BIOS. Now I think it'd be okay. Hmm. Yeah, I really don't know what to do. Besides like pivot for now and just look. Hmm. Oh, see it again. See it. I just ignore it unless you really need 3x and about 2 for an ultra large calculation. The other thing though that I'm really like thing about is that it also has the front the USB-C port. It has that too. It has the US it has it this is a USB-A, it has like an adapter that converts it, and this is the type C. Hmm. Yeah. Usually that's just like embedded onto the board. Well, you got 3x on the back. You really need the front. I do use the front. Yeah, I do. 1, 2. Sort of. Then I need to get like a left ankle connector. That would suck. Does it fully close? Like it latches. But not the best. Hmm. buddy's texted me. Cable management around the also be no way this will work. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm just take a break. Fascinating though. So fascinating. Hmm. Yeah, I've just trained this for like 5. What is this? This is such a strange board. I actually don't really know what that is. This is, it has a, let's expand it back inside this thing. But one of the goals of this computer is that it'll be storing a lot of, it'll be recording a lot of VOD. It'll be recording a lot of VOD and then transferring that VOD to my other computer. Or copying it. But there's a I actually do not know what this is. Right here, this USB thing right here. I cannot remember what that thing is. That thing is just like an extra USB expander, right? Thing, right? Oh man. Oh man. Oh yeah. We are cooked. That expanded card, I don't think it was gonna be that tall. We are cooked. We are cooked. Camera's tilted slightly. I don't know how to fix that, okay. Let's see. Um. Oh crap. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is play a game. Might be time to pivot. Leave this here for now. I gotta close my garage door. Left that open. Okay. Alrighty. Let's. Okay, chat. Hmm. I guess I could just leave the camera there for this stream. Usually I have my camera like right in front of me. I kind of like it right in front of me, low key. I think it's cool. I think it's nice that way. I think I feel more intimate when the camera's like right. I love being intimate with the camera. Can I say? I want to see the experience. I feel like the only purpose of the expander card, or like you put an M.2 in that expander card, I feel like a heatsink might be able to fit in it too. But I don't think it'd be worth it to put a heatsink there. Though. I don't know. Don't know what to do. Hmm. Hmm. It might be time to go for a big walk. Let's be honest. Actually, I'm gonna screw the other thermal right fan back into this thing because because that will get it out of my way. Oh no, these. I can't even do that either. The Thermalright fan is not made for that socket. The screw is not made for a screw hole to go through it, a screw to go through it. That is quite unfortunate. Unless I do this. I can't do that. Uh-oh. I got some more work to do before the semester starts. That's for sure. Should put this back in the box for now. What's this? Oh, longer screws. Oh, maybe that'll be better. Maybe that'll work. Let's put you guys here for now. I need a bathroom break. I'm gonna go hit the toilet. Oh. And then time for some big walk. What's up? I'm back. Okay. My shoes and tie. Open Twitch. Back to see in the chat. Oh, thank you for hanging out with me though, Mr. Benchwood. Or Benchwood. 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 Oh. What we got? Hmm. There we go. almost better to maybe go with the Intel. Holy crap! I'm freezing. I'm blanking. I'm. Oh my god! I'm blanking so hard. Um. I am blanking. I want to move my camera back to the mount. That's what I'm gonna do. Hello, camera. We're going back to the mount. Get into it. There we go. Boom. Look at that smile. Look at that. Bam. Okay. Oh. Pivots when you gonna pivot. That's how it be. Okay. Frick. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to end the stream.